I'd like to speak about the God Code and the danger of it. Like I said in my writings, which is on my YouTube post, you can see my writings. Um, God Code is equal to nuclear weapons, and equal, it's not really equal, it's greater than nuclear weapons, and it's greater than nuclear power combined, and separate, but combined it's greater. Um, you can make immense weapons, drones, and everything else with the God Code. Um, but on the same token, you can make very good things like portal travel, holograms, um, medical devices that save lives, AI that saves lives. But on the same token, AI can take lives and has and will. And uh, and the problem too is in that code uh, is the fact that it's so simple but so complicated. And everybody was thinking that the answer to binary code was a very complicated problem. It needed a well drawn out math problem on a board, on a whiteboard. And, you know, the answer was like, only the super geniuses could come up with the answer for the math problem. Like those math problems that have no answer because they can't figure them out. Well, that's what binary code was. Binary code was a math problem they couldn't figure out. I cracked it. I did it. Now, I'm not touting myself as a super genius because I did it. You know, that's not for me to say. That's for you to say. And I wouldn't agree with you if you did say it. But, it's just the government's going to use and AI and technology companies are going to use the God code to sort of imprison you, imprison your mind, imprison your body through cameras on the street. They're going to know every time you fart, every time you eat. They're going to know what you eat. They're going to know when you eat. 'Cause your microwave is going to report every time you hit start to a government agency. I mean, it could get really crazy. And I'm not saying these things to scare you in any way. It should scare the government, but the government won't see it that way. And the tech companies won't see it that way. But the problem with the biggest problem with the God code is it's so freeing. It's so ultimately freeing. With binary code, it was on or off, black or white. But the God code is it's the rainbow. It's everything, you know. And it's very hard to control. It's like going to the city, Manhattan, and trying to control everybody. Control where they go, how they walk, what they say. Virtually, and it's not virtually. It is impossible. And you know, uh, with the God code, it's like that. You can't control everything. There's aspects you can't think of. Like I say, portals. There may be something that's totally different than portals created by the God code. I'm limited by my experience on this earth at my age now, and in 10 years from now, ask me, I probably have a whole different list of things the God code can do that I never thought of today. So we evolve, and we have to evolve or we die. So, and I think the idea that governments are trying to put us in a box and seal the box so nobody can get out of the box, like the Matrix. When you saw the movie The Matrix, they were in a box, you know, and they were stuck in that box, you know, and they want everybody in that box. They wanted to keep them stuck in that box. But the God code frees them. It frees them from the box because, I mean, a lot of people will be stuck in the box, of course, but the God code allows the code to be broken. Whatever code they design, whatever code they go with, it's gonna have flaws. It's not gonna work. I mean, it worked primarily, it will work in the beginning because that's all we have. But over time, the God Code will free everybody that it imprisons. You know, it's like it's like how a hacker hacks into the NSA with CIA computers, and they're like, "How the hell did you do that?" We have all these safeguards, we have all these protections, we have all these blocks on our and locks on our doors, and you went through them like they weren't even there. And with the God Code, you can do that. With the God Code, they can't put locks that are permanent, locks that are perfect. Now, they're going to be hard locks to break. Don't doubt, I'm not doubting that at all. They're going to be very hard to break, but not impossible. So, you know, uh, yes, it's scary, but it should be, we should live in the world that there's a God out there, there's a universe out there. The universe created the God Code through me, and the universe will free you when someone uses that God Code to imprison you. So just like the God Code was created to free you from the matrix, the devil's matrix that you're involved in now, and that's what the God Code does. There will be more in the future. There will be more freeing. There will be more freedom. There'll be less locks and barriers. Uh, you know, I don't want to put limits on what it can do, good or bad. You know, because there are no limits. You know, I think if you put limits on it, you're just fooling yourself because there are no limits. Every avenue of the spectrum is open. Uh, you know, very intelligent people will use it for bad things, and very intelligent people will use it for good things. And you won't have to be very intelligent to use it. You know, uh, it's not going to limit you. It's going to expand you. It's going to expand your mind. I mean, just think if I could go into my bathroom right now and come out the bathroom and be in LA. I'm in New York. So if I'm in my bathroom in New York and I can go in the bathroom and walk out and be in LA, that's possible. Not right today, not as I speak, but in 10 years, it could be possible. But how do you limit or control? That's more freeing. That's freedom, because everybody has a bathroom and everybody will have a bathroom that they can go into and walk out and be wherever they want. Maybe on a different planet. And in a matter of seconds, not even years. So, I mean, it takes 3 years to get to Mars now. It would take 3 minutes or 3 seconds. Why you want to go there, I don't know. But I'm not going to close that door either. But, it's just, this is the reason for the God Code. And that's why I named it the God Code. Because it gives you the power of God. It gives every one of us the power of God in the fingertips, in our own fingertips, in our own mind. We don't need the church. We don't need the government. All we need is this, our imagination. And once you have that, nobody can take it away.